Yes,
Let's
sir.
do it.
So next we're going to talk about One Piece 1084, Time to Depart, the Land of Wano and the Straw Hats. So in the wise words of Brennan, aka Will Ferrell, it's time to say goodbye. This is technically a filler episode, but it was great to see some closure with friends Luffy and the gang have made along the way, going back all the way to Punk Hazard and Zoe. So the episode opened up with the people of Wano just enjoying some like good food, man. And like, are you boys happy to see that Wano is not a third world country anymore? Because I sure am.
Yeah, I'm very happy. People can eat again. Holy shit, there's nobody eating smile fruits. Yeah, this is ideal.
Hey, we needed some closure.
Yeah, I mean, definitely after 2 months of the fight being over, we needed something. So
Give me the next island. Inject that shit into my veins. But so after that, we find Luffy at the ruins of Kuri Castle where Odin's grave was. If you guys remember, the mountain had been absolutely blown away by a good old blast breath from our fallen friend Kaido. A group of samurai and some of the Straw Hats join Luffy as they pay their respects to Odin and let him know they fucking won, baby. I really liked how they added this scene. This is anime exclusive, so this wasn't in the manga. I just thought it just like this whole episode is about bringing closure, and I like the way that they tied a lot of things up.
yeah, for sure. I enjoyed this, even though it was kind of like a filler episode. Just having a good time. Now we know that I think next week we're actually gonna be out of here. So
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the next phase of the story. Like you guys are saying, it was good to get some closure. I think if like they would have left without a lot of what they did in this episode, it would feel a little incomplete to me. Saying goodbye, talking to people like Otama, it was really good to see. It was some really heartwarming moments.
Definitely. And did you guys notice that Kiku said that Odin, Ashura, and Izo are at Sniper Island?
did they?
I did not notice that.
She said they're in her heart.
Oh my god!
I was like, I didn't see shit about that. But.
Yeah, nah, I would have definitely picked up on that shit.
Sniper Island's in your heart, bro. That's where they're chilling now. They're chilling with the Sniper King.
Go D Usta, bro.
So after that, Carrot shows up and they say their goodbyes to the Straw Hats again. The Straw Hats inform them that they're leaving the island. And I was really glad they added this Carrot scene because she's been around for a fucking long time now, man. And she was so heavily involved in like the whole Cake Island arc and everything like that. So it was good to see a few more Gart shoes for the long time, you know?
It really brings you back, when Garchu first got introduced into, Sanji, especially the Garchu Sanji version. So brought back some memories.
Yeah, I definitely forgot about the Garchus. Like completely forgot that was a thing. Yeah.
It was nice to see. So from there, we go to Zoro, and he's hanging out at Pedro and Yasui's graves. And I really respect Zoro pouring a little out for the homies. Just gotta respect that, man. And Hiyori and Toko join him at the grave. And there was a scene here that I thought was really funny. So during this whole thing, Hiyori is like, "I'll miss you" to Zoro. And he just looks at her and she's looking down at Edma and he's like, You can't have that back. You can't have that back.
You said it was mine.
Straight to the point, bro. I love it.
And I was just cracking up. I'm like, dude, she's laying it on and you're just not even noticing, you oblivious idiot. You could be a king. You could take Momo's spot if you marry the princess, bro. Think about it.
No. He is king right now. King of hell, bro.
You're right.
Get it right.
You're right. But did you like how Zoro told Hiyori that Kaido felt Odin's presence in the sword, like while they were fighting? Because I thought that was pretty cool. Just to let her know how much her dad like affected Kaido and that he did give it his best shot, you know?
Yeah, I thought that was a good bit of it was a good thing to tell her because we got to see that, but she didn't. So to turn around and like, yeah, your dad's presence was on the battlefield with me. That was dope.
And your dad's that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He mastered this.
She knew that. Man, come on, man.
She mastered this thing. And that Hiyori Zoro ship's looking pretty strong, Tyler? I know that's right up your alley.
Well, normally, I would ship it, but I'm shipping Zoro, sticking with the ship. So, not staying in Wano unless Hiyori gets to come along with us.
Well,
I mean,
no, I mean like down the line. Like he's got to finish his journey, but
The boy's got to retire sometime.
the journey ain't never over, bro.
it better fucking be. We're already at episode 1084.
The journey is it's just never over, bro. So
damn, dude.
Now you got me thinking about the ending of One Piece, bro, and like how empty I'm gonna feel. I just got really sad off that shit. Damn. Fuck, bro.
Late night sad boy hours.
Yeah, no sad boy hours here. We're on our bullshit. So from there, we bounce around again to yet another goodbye, and this time it's Frankie and his boss man. I'm gonna call him that little short craftsman guy. And I loved this scene because Frankie fixed up the Sunny, and he asked his boss to look over it. And his boss is just pissed. He's like, this is perfect. Why couldn't you have done this in all the houses I built with you, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, you're good at your job. And he just ran off crying. Frankie's crying. It was touching. This whole episode was just touching, man.
I really did enjoy that little scene. Like, he didn't even like want to cry in front of him. So his training is complete. Like, bro, he showed up like this. Shut the fuck up.
This man built this beautiful boat you're on. You know he's got it.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, we go to Usopp at a fabric store, and this was some great comedy. So Usopp is just like basically the owner of the shop is pulling different fabrics out and like putting it against Usopp. Like, is this what you're looking for? And Usopp is just imagining himself in these elaborate outfits made with this fine like cloth. And which one is your favorite? Were you guys going for the most handsome man in Wano in the black or the lady killer in red?
Nah, it was all black for me, dog. Bro was stunting in the black.
Yeah, the black went hard. And I feel like Usopp trying to wear red is kind of a swagger jacket your captain. And you've been trying to do that this whole time, Captain Usopp. Like, stay in your lane, buddy.
Yeah, but we did see he's going to get the finest black cloths. I can't wait I hope it's for some drip or at least a little drip because Usopp usually comes hard with his fits.
So I had a different idea. I think he's making a big ass straw hat flag for a Wano to let him know that's Luffy's domain.
I think so too, but I just want a little drip at my man.
Usopp's always drippy, dude. Come on.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm with Dan on this one. Definitely a big flag, Bardo out here, putting flags everywhere. So I feel like Usopp's got to put one, right? Or does the Sunny, is the Sunny's flag damaged? Maybe they need to update that,
Well, I think we know it's going to be a Jolly Roger of some sort.
Yeah. I think
but
so.
It would make sense to put a flag up and claim this as Luffy's territory to keep people from just like pulling up on it whenever.
Yeah, you got the flag of a Yonko. You don't get fucked with.
No.
Hopefully.
Yeah, and from there we go to Soba Sanji working his soba cart, and this made me kind of hungry. I think I need some soba in my life very soon. And the pink-haired geisha from Onigashima is back, and she was like getting some geisha lessons, I guess. Like she was dancing, I don't know. But she heard the soba cart outside and got really excited. And her and our boy Chuji, the little mouse, come out and they're talking to Sanji. And I felt like she was about to like lay down some facts, if you know what I'm saying. And thank God Robin and Brooke showed up, because if Sanji heard that, his nosebleed would have put him in the moon.
He might have died.
He might have died.
He might have, left a crew again,
Hey man, at least this one doesn't have 3 eyes.
Hey, pudding was cooking, bro. Don't even cap.
Do you even? Yeah, you cook pudding, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I've never made pudding. And from there we get another really heartfelt scene with Luffy saying goodbye to Tama over a bowl of red bean soup. And Tama brings up that she's sad that everyone she loves ends up leaving. And she brings up Ace and Luffy. And Luffy comes back saying, like, I'll never forget the rice you gave me. And she comes back like, I'll never forget the memories you gave me. And Luffy promises to see her again and basically walks away after that. And I really like this scene when it had Luffy walking away and you just saw Ace in his place walking away, and then it flashed back to Luffy, because like I feel like Luffy is at such a higher level than Ace now, but having them in that same like scene was really touching to me, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I cried during this episode. I mean, this scene. So
You cried during filler.
yeah, I mean, this was a
Damn,
very
Dan,
sad
you need to
moment.
pull him
Like,
out, pull out like
tears.
that.
The filler tears are deep, dude.
Tama, man, she just brings it out, you know.
I feel
Yeah.
that she had such a hard life.
Yeah,
She has. My favorite part of that scene was actually when Luffy was like you gave me your rice, and just like looked into Otama's eyes, because we hardly see Luffy get that serious with his friends, and like she like almost started crying, and then he just started smiling and laughing. I was like, that's it right there. She needed to hear that. I will never forget you.
Definitely, man. And then we're back to the present, and a big shout out to the One Piece narrator, because if he didn't say it, we would have had no idea, right, guys? But yeah, the Straw Hats are ready to set sail, and they start talking. They're like, why didn't we say goodbye to Kinemon and Momonosuke? And before that, before they take off, Luffy says, don't worry, he'll come. And the episode ends. So you think they're going to pull like an Alabasta with this goodbye again and just like shove off and not tell their two best friends from this whole like literally 500 episodes of like, One Piece?
No shot that happens. Like he said, he knows they're going to show up. That would be some straight fuckboy shit if they pulled off,
bro.
That's just kind of how they operate, though.
Bro, Vivi couldn't fly. Momo can fly, so
That's true.
Got that legendary chase down badge now. Yep.
That's all I'm saying. I feel like Momo's gonna show up and just say hi to him. So as they're leaving in dragon form, probably.
I can agree with that,
That would be cool.
especially because that was what the trailer at the end was.
Oh, was it? I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I never watch it.
It's One Piece. They spoil half the next episode because the episodes have like two things in them.
Well, it's good to know that I'm actually right on one thing. GG's. Well
I'm
played.
proud of you. You're growing up right before our eyes pass.
I'm working on it, boys. I'm working on it.
But yeah, so even though that was like a filler episode, like I really liked it. How did you guys feel about it?
Top tier filler.
For sure. I mean, One Piece knows how to do the filler, They don't really play around. It actually feels like a normal part of the world and story. Whereas, most things, we get like a beach episode, or we just go to totally different like scenario or thing, you know what I mean? That doesn't really pertain to anything that's going on. So
Like Naruto, when they do flashbacks to stuff that
Yeah.
didn't happen and they change the entire story with their filler arcs and make it trash.
Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
He said, yeah. He said, yeah, folks, write that down.
I
Clip
mean,
that.
coming from the one that watched, all the filler on the first go through, I was so confused a lot of it. But back then, I didn't really know what filler was. So I was like, wait, what just happened? We was right here. We were supposed to pull up to the, Mater and them, and now we're on a freaking island picking flowers. So
Yeah. Yeah. And Naruto has friends as a child. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Where's this twing at, bro?
Do.
Do.
But to close One Piece, are you guys excited to get off this formerly godforsaken island? Because I sure am.
I'm ready for the next. Next up, please.
Like I
You don't
said.
even know, dude. This next arc is nuts.
It's been 2 months since we've seen the end of the fight, bro. Literally, it's been 7 weeks, bro. 7 weeks since we've seen the end of this, Kaido and Luffy fight. So, I'm ready.
Yeah, whatever happened to having a nice little celebration and getting the fuck out of Dodge?
I feel like every rundown we've done in the last 7 weeks, I think we follow it up with. It looks like next week we're gonna be setting sail. And then here we are 7 weeks later. It looks like next week we're actually going to be setting sail, guys. We're not lying.
Thank God. Well, guys, we really hope you enjoyed this week's weekly rundown.